Okay, so we have completed the experiment one. So let us discuss about experiment two. The first question is create a HTML page that uses frames and different presentations, formats, and color styling we should give from this sentence. And frames is the most important concept. We'll learn about it. Frames is basically it divides the web browser. Consider this is the whole web browser. If we divide it into two halves, this is frame one and this is frame two. This is the entire frame set. Okay. Within the entire frame set, we will divide into the two frames or n number of frames. Based upon our here we have rows and calls percentage. Okay. Based upon this percentage, we can divide the website or this frame set into our own styles. So let us execute this practically. So here we should create a index.html that is HTML based, and for giving styles we will use styles.css. This remaining two we will see later. First, to get the whole entire document structure of the HTML, we can use Shift 1. So we get exclamation mark. So click enter, we will get the basic syntax of it. And we can give the title name as we're practicing frames. So I given frames.com. And to link the styles, we will write the entire styling from that index.html in the styles.css. To link it externally, we will write in the head section as link. In the relation, it will be style sheet by default. We should not modify it. And in the href, we'll give the file name. That is here styles. We'll give here the name with extension. That is styles.css. Now the externally the styles.css is linked to index.html. So now, what is the question is implement frames. To implement frames, we should not have body. Okay. In the place of body, we will have frame set. Okay. Frame set, we can give calls is equal to 20% from 80%. So the subbrowser is divided into in the form of 20% from 80%. So to see it, we will here in the right side corner we can find go line. So we will make it. So you can read the web browser with the name of frames.com. Now coming to frames here, this is simply in which we will embed other HTML files into the main HTML file. Okay. Here we will write frame with the syntax frame. In this src is equal to that another HTML file or another page location. So we should for this we should create another HTML that is home.html. We are required to add two frames, so we'll create two files, home and cart.html. So to implement them, we will write here in the place of src home.html. Here we did not try to write anything like that dot forward slash because these two are in the same file, they have same folder. These two files are in the same folder, so there is no need to write any like that syntax. And another frame also will link here only. That is card.html. This is the way of using frame set and frames. Okay. Now the this is the main page. See, we have divided the website. It has arrived in the 20%. By default, this is the 20%. This is the 20%. So the 20% area. Wait, I will highlight this. This is the 20% area in column wise. See, this is the column wise. So column wise 20% area, and this is the 80% area. The frames are divided. This is the frame that is home.html, and this is the frame two that is cart.html. So now we will develop the code of home.html that is the frame size of 20%. Simply we can take h1 tag and this is the frame one page with column size of 20%. And we will develop same like cart.html also. This is of 80% and this is a frame two. Okay. Now make sure that this is a mandatory and important point. We should run the browser, or this we should run the code in index.html. That is the main frame. Okay. See, you can see the output. This is the frame one, and this is the frame two. Best example is in our GitHub site. Here we can see. Wait, I will show you. This is the best example. See, this is the best example in which we can observe. Here we are getting one frame, and this is entire thing is the one frame. Here by accessing these options, we can visit here. So indirectly, frame one is directly related to frame two. So this is the best example for frames, and let's continue with this output. This is about the frames. By this, the main thing is while using frame set, we should not write body. And while implementing these frames, multiple frames can be there. N number of frames can be there. But make sure that the code should be run from the main frame, in which where the all frames should be at a time linked. That is, in which space the frame set is there. There you can run. Okay. Now let us go to the second question. Create HTML web page that uses to embed content from another web page. Okay. So here the embedding of JavaScript means we can use iframes. To use these iframes, these are the updated versions which are far different from the frames. So these are iframes which are used to embed other websites. We may get out that we have anchor tag. This can also embed another tag, but another file or another website can't be embedded by this because it displays as a link. It appears as a link in our web browser, but we want to display another web browser, another web page or website. So we use iframes. So we can visit like this. But here the other websites are not giving permissions to embed with us. So we'll get like this error. But embedding means like this will be happen. Okay, this is using of iframes. Here the note point should be remembered is for using iframes, we can use body. Okay, not like frames. This will have the closing tag also, not like frames. Okay. Now let us go to third question. Third question is create a simple HTML web page that uses inline and internal CSS web page. Now directly we are introducing cascade style sheets. CSS refers to cascade style sheets. Now we will see look at third. In this we should implement inline and internal. So we will remove this. And the inline means if you write any H1 tag like this, okay, to write like this any statement. To specifically, we should give style to H1. Then we can write as style is equal to like it will be open, and within this color red we can use in semicolon. Sorry, red color in semicolon. So this way of giving style to a particular tag in the HTML page is called inline. Giving within the tag the style is called inline. So you can give the output. See, output is red color. Now we will see the internal style. Internal styling. Internal styling means within the see these are the comments in the HTML like this it will be there and give the style. See the order of styles is inline. First will be given more priority. Inline greater than internal. Thereafter internal and thereafter external. First inline is more prioritized. Internal external for a single H1 element if inline internal and external both are these three are there then we will get inline priority only. So based upon this knowledge, we can understand that we should remove to understand internal, we should remove this inline. Because if we give internal also, it will execute inline on. Now for implementing internal, here in the head section, we should write style tag. Within those style tags, we should give the style. H1. H1 means we know that it is a attribute. So directly we can use attribute selector and give the style. We can find many colors, blue and semicolon. Then see the output, the blue color. Okay. So this is the internal style. And here within the tag we have given that is inline style. So this completes the experiment too. Hope you find the valuable information. Thank you.